one day. He goes, it's just going to be the right wind, and fire's going to start in the right place, and it's going to burn through LA all the way to the ocean, and there's not a thing we can do about it. He goes, we get lucky with the wind. He goes, but if the wind hits the wrong way, it's just going to burn straight through LA, and there's not going to be a thing we can do about it.
Look at these fact checks this guy's doing. Now, I don't care if he goes on a podcast, but look what he's saying. The fire started from a satanic ritual. They had to fact check that. Why is he wasting time doing this? This is craziness, Jessica. You can't defend this guy. Jessica, this is such a disaster.
Will probably be recalled, but I am going to come on and read what the head of FEMA had to say, or the LA County Fire Chief.
Okay.
You know better than them?
I know better than to listen to you talk about facts, because I have them. And here is the budget, Jessica. California state budget, Department of Forestry Fire Protection. $3.3 billion last year. This year was $2.8. Look at the LA budget. Last year,
is this the 17 million?
Last year, $837 million, then $819. I'm not very good at math, but I know that's a cut.
No.
Let me tell you something else. In the 1700s, Jessica, California averaged millions and millions of lost acreage due to wildfires. Then the Americans came in, brought a little civilization, and by the end of the last century, they only lost 250,000 acres to wildfires per year. And then the environmentalists and the wackos took over. And they're back to losing millions of acres in California. These people have literally taken California back centuries, Jessica, with these stupid policies. And the thing about liberalism is that they say if you give the liberals all the power and all the money, they will create a utopia. They will create heaven on earth. Well, we've given the Democrats all the power in California. And look at it. It looks like hell. They think they can control the Earth's temperature. They can't even put out a fire in their own backyard.
Okay, so does anyone else think it's weird that, like, the fires are completely surrounding the valley? Like, that's where we are. But, like, we're completely surrounded by fires. Like, if these did spread bigger, like, how would we get out? Where would we go? We are not being told to evacuate as of yet, but it's like, should we go? It's also just a weird coincidence that, like, the entire valley is surrounded. Like, it's kind of bugging me out.
You need to watch this if you think the LA fires were just an accident. Prepare to question everything. The fires in Los Angeles have become an unsettling pattern. But this time, whispers of a sinister plot are louder than ever. Theory 1, evidence destruction. Could someone have deliberately set the fires to erase critical evidence? Imagine high-stakes scandals going up in smoke. Theory 2, distraction tactics. As flames consume the city, what secrets are being buried beneath the chaos? Misdirection is a powerful tool. Theory 3, land grabs. Fires clear land fast, too fast. Are influential entities behind this, eyeing prime real estate? As Los Angeles burns, Americans wonder how long this will keep happening. And more importantly, was it deliberate, conspiracy theories, or facts? The line blurs in the heat of the flames. Stay vigilant, because sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction. Subscribe for more dark mysteries, and remember, trust no one. No.
Hello and welcome to another installment of NNN, where we give it to you straight, no chaser. Let's get right to it. LA is on fire. Now, a lot of people saying it's to cover up the pedophile trail, and all of a sudden the water ain't working, and hold on, 60% of the water rights is owned by this fucking couple. What's their name? Yeah, the wonderful company is owned by this husband and wife team. They own pistachio, they own Fiji water. I stopped drinking any of that around the motherfucker go. Let them motherfuckers go broke. Feeding the pistachios and the almonds, all that goddamn water. Meanwhile, people's houses burning down, dying of thirst and shit. All these sons of bitches. And the regulators who allowed them motherfuckers to own 60% of the goddamn water. Fire them motherfuckers too, goddammit. What the fuck is y'all problem? That is public water. We built the dam that's holding that water and all that shit with taxpayers' dollars. How the fuck y'all gonna sign it over to this goddamn couple? Sons of bitches. Let's pray for the motherfuckers out there that houses is burning down and shit, unless they pedophiles. If they pedophiles, 'em. Let that shit burn. Cause I know what you're doing. You're burning the evidence up, sons of bitches. But we still gonna catch you. And let somebody do some research. In the rich neighborhoods, who had already left their house and knew that the fire was coming?
Have you noticed how the LA fires always seem to hit specific areas? Here's a wild theory. Some people believe it's not just nature at work. What if certain locations are being cleared for new high-tech developments or secret projects? Think about it. Prime real estate suddenly becomes cheaper after a fire. Some even claim satellite technology could be used to start pinpointed fires. Could this be a modern land grab disguised as a natural disaster, coincidence, or something more?
In this video, we delve into the controversial statements made by actor Mel Gibson regarding the recent California fires. Did Mel Gibson really blame California wildfires on baseless theories? His recent claims on Fox News have sparked outrage, but more importantly, they've spread dangerous misinformation. Rather than addressing real causes like climate change or prevention failures, conspiracy theories distract and mislead. Gibson's comments ignore facts and undermine the credibility of serious issues surrounding wildfire devastation. Misinformation is no joke. It impairs recovery efforts and shifts focus away from solutions. Don't let celebrity sound bites derail progress on pressing environmental crises.
The fires in LA are very reminiscent of Maui when you actually do a little digging and do a little research. You will see things for what they really are. Case in point, the color blue survived the fires in LA just like they did Maui. So you tell me what is going on, because all of this seems a little spooky to me. And the fact that by 2028, they want to transform LA into a smart city just in time for the 2028 Olympics. Things really don't add up with this at all, and it really seems like another situation just like Maui. You tell me what is going on, because none of this seems right to me. And again, this seems like another Maui situation.
Here's the scary truth about the California wildfire going on and why it's almost impossible to stop. I've lived in Los Angeles over 10 years now, and I've learned a few things about the wildfires here. Speed and intensity. Most California wildfires move up to 15 miles per hour. That's faster than most people can run. They destroy everything in their path in minutes. Size. California wildfires have burned millions of acres each year. The 2020 fires burned more than 4.3 million acres. That's bigger than Connecticut, y'all. Cost and containment. These wildfires literally cost millions of dollars to contain. In 2021, the Dixie Fire alone cost over $62.3 million to suppress. We're not talking about 3 million, 4 million. We're talking about 62 million and above. And then we have manpower, which is our firefighters. We have our firefighters that are working tirelessly in ridiculously dangerous conditions. Everyone's evacuating, they're running in. Sometimes it gets to the point where the state hires inmates to help put out the fires, because the firefighters, they're exhausted, they need a break. And what happens when you run out of firefighters? You bring on inmates. True story, y'all. Another huge factor, water scarcity. Yes, it's possible to run out of water. It takes millions and millions of gallons of water to put out these fires. In California, the combination of drought and limited resources makes it really, really hard. Weather obstacles, like what's happening right now, the wind. The wind is insane right now. The wind is what's spreading the fire. Not only that, the wind can blow gusts of fire, like pieces of fires, to other areas of California and start another wildfire there. So wind is the biggest challenge. So when people are like, I thought the fire was in Palisades, like, why is it now in this area? And how is it all the way in that area? That's because of the wind, and it's literally picking up the fire, throwing it like a fireball to other areas of California. Air quality. The fires are emitting a ridiculous amount of carbon dioxide, ash, smoke. We are breathing that in every day. So even if you're miles away, you're still going to suffer with the consequences of the smoke and the ash. And if you have asthma or any kind of lung issues, I highly recommend that you put on a damn mask or just stay the fuck inside. And then recovery time. We don't really talk about how it can take decades to recover from these wildfires, to the point sometimes where it can actually damage and affect the ecosystem for eternity. Like literally some ecosystems will never be the same because of California wildfires. So how can we prevent these wildfires? Honestly, humans are 80% of the time, humans are the cause of wildfires like this. Especially in California where it's very dry. Be careful with unattended campfires. Be careful with fireworks. Or sometimes it's not caused by humans and the wind is really bad and you have a downed power line and boom, that's all it takes. That said, I know you're hearing a lot of things on the news, but now maybe you have a better understanding of how these fires start and why it takes so long to put them out. I'll keep you guys updated with the fires here. Please stay safe, stay aware, and take care of each other.
What would happen if wildfires in California could not be contained? If wildfires in California continue unchecked, the consequences would be devastating. First, up to 5,000 to 10,000 homes could be destroyed, with total damages ranging from $5 billion to $20 billion US dollars. Many luxury homes in areas like Malibu, Santa Rosa, and Paradise, popular with celebrities, could suffer damage between $500 million to $1 billion US dollars. The fire could spread to neighboring states, including Nevada, Oregon, and Arizona, affecting 200,000 hectares of forest. This would release around 50 million tons of CO2 into the atmosphere, exacerbating climate change. An estimated 300,000 people could be forced to evacuate their homes, overwhelming local resources and emergency services. The cost of firefighting efforts and recovery could reach $15 billion US dollars, straining California's economy further. With businesses and infrastructures also affected, the total damage could exceed $50 billion US dollars, and it could rise even higher if the fires persist, leading to long-term environmental and economic consequences for the region.